Today's video is brought to you by the good people over at patriotpost.us. They are an excellent source of news, information, op-eds, and all that good stuff. And a link for them will be in the description box. So when you head over there and subscribe, tell them that ABL sent you. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Rashida Tlaib booing Hillary Clinton at an Iowa campaign event. Now, you may or may not know that the Iowa caucus, their primary, is on Monday. Today, Saturday, February 1st, 2020, the Iowa caucus, the first primary of the election season, is on Monday, February 3rd, 2020. So they're out there campaigning real hard for whoever they want to be the president. Now, Rashida Tlaib is there with a few other people. We'll talk about them in a minute. And somehow the name Hillary Clinton comes up. The crowd starts booing. She starts booing as well. Now, you may be asking, hey, why did Hillary Clinton's name come up and why were they booing? I'm glad you asked that question. Before we get into it, let's go ahead and roll the clip. In this clip, you'll see who Rashida Tlaib is with. You'll see the question that was asked, or at least part of it. You'll understand after you get done. After we get done watching that, I'll talk about what was said and the body language, all this, that, and the third in the video. I'll give you my 2 cents, my analysis, and then I'll wrap it on up with a nice bow on top. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Iowa, we have 3 days. I don't remember if you guys remember last week when someone by the name of Hillary Clinton said that nobody, we're not gonna boo, we're classy here. We're classy.
I'll boo. You all know I can't be quiet. No, we're gonna boo. That's all right. The haters will shut up on Monday when we win.
All right, so you saw that, you heard that. Now, this was pretty funny to me, but it's pretty deep at the same time. Okay, let's back up a little bit here. You may be asking me, what was the full question that the lady wanted to ask? Because she brought up Hillary Clinton and then they started booing and then they kind of got off the track. Well, if you remember a few days ago, Hillary Clinton came out and said that nobody likes Bernie Sanders. I did a video about that, and I linked to it in the box. She said nobody likes Bernie, at least in D.C. Those that are going to be out there working with him in the Senate, those, money people, fundraisers, they don't like Bernie Sanders. She said he was a career politician, never got anything done. The same thing could be said about her, but different story, I digress. The point is that she says nobody likes Bernie Sanders, nobody wants to work with him. Now, the lady was trying to ask about that. That's why the crowd started booing, because they know she said that Rashida Tlaib and her friends, and a brief break right here. You may have seen, maybe when I was on a live show, when I said that Pramila Jayapal was the newest member of the squad. Here we are. You're going to see Jayapal, Rashida Tlaib, AOC, Ayanna Pressley, Ilhan Omar. You're going to see all of them together all the time, dragging the Democrats all the way to the far left. I have respect for just regular everyday normies that don't really get into the extremes on either side, left or right. But then when you go to the far left, like your Rashida Tlaib's and those friends of hers that were on stage, that's when I got an issue, but I digress. Let's get back to the story. Now, the crowd starts booing and the lady's like, oh no, let's not boo, trying to have some like solidarity in the Democratic Party. But Rashida Tlaib is being honest. It's like, nah, boo. I'm going to boo because we don't like her. We're going to be the far leftists. We're taking over the party. To me, that was like kind of a animalistic thing. No disrespect to anybody in there. It ain't nothing like that. I'm just saying it's like marking the territory. I'm coming in here now. We're coming in here now. We're going to be the driving force. We're going to be the dominating party within the party. You understand what I'm saying? The squad is going to be the new way that the Democratic Party is going. Okay. Nancy Pelosi, in my humble opinion, wanted to get all the way to the edge of impeachment, but not actually go through with it. I think that was her plan from the very beginning. The impeachment really happened because of pressure, in my humble opinion, from people like AOC, Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, Pramila Jayapal, etc., who are now leading the Democratic Party. Nancy Pelosi claims to be the Speaker of the House. The Democratic Party claims that she's Speaker of the House, but I can't tell. Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi have no power anymore. It's all about the squad. It's all about those that are going on TV, making the most noise. These are going to be the people that have the eyes and the ears and everything else of the Democratic Party and their constituents and television. They're going to be the driving force. So when you have a Rashida Tlaib go on TV and boo Hillary Clinton, what can Hillary Clinton do? What can she do? She can attack Bernie, old white man, although he's Jewish, but that's a different story. Old white man, got a bunch of money, this, that, and the third, career politician. But how are you going to attack Pramila Jayapal, Ilhan Omar, AOC, Ayanna Pressley? Like, how are you going to attack them? These are not career politicians, minority, women. How are you going to attack them? And if you do attack them, that just kind of makes the case for a Joe Biden or one of your friends become less. And I think it's all really a game that's being done that could have been orchestrated, that she would come out there and say, nah, let's boo, because she may understand the things that are going to go on behind it. And maybe I'm just giving her too much credit and she does not understand that. All that she wants is to drag the party all the way to the far left. That could be the ultimate goal here. But I think that the primary is going to be very interesting on Monday. I don't know who's going to win. I think the Democratic Party will try to cheat Bernie again the same way they did back in 2016. It's funny, I'm on Twitter and I'm seeing Democrats or people that are on the left who are upset about the possibility of Bernie being cheated out of the nomination, or at least being able to win the Iowa caucus, because usually, if not all the time, whoever wins the Iowa caucus goes on to become the nominee, at least on the Democratic side, maybe on both sides. But this is like the deciding factor on who becomes a nominee and then who tries to run and become the president. Now, obviously, it don't really matter who they put in there. They're still going to lose. But on the Democrat side, they at least want who they want to be in there so they'll have the chance to be able to vote for them in the general election. I think the Democratic Party will try to cheat Bernie again. People are mad about it on Twitter, talking about, this is, this the establishment, the DNC, they're going to screw Bernie. Well, they did it last time. This is the same thing they did last time. So why would you be in any kind of way surprised that they did it again? What does the old saying go? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I should have learned the first time. If you did that to me the first time, like, remember back in 2015, 16, all these coin tosses going for Hillary Clinton, like 6 coin tosses in a row going for Hillary Clinton. The chances of that happening are like 1.8, some kind of crazy number, I don't even know. But the chances of that happening, 6 coin tosses in a row off of Hillary Clinton, it's almost impossible. You understand what I'm saying? But it happened. I'm not going to go out the window and say I have evidence that it was some corruption going on, but you can just put 2 and 2 together and figure it out for yourself. There was other things aside from the coin tosses that were going on. The server that he had that he was locked out of, Hillary Clinton being corrupt and not having any kind of problems as it relates to that, the email server, all kind of stuff like that, which I won't go down the road of now, so I digress. My point is that I believe that the nomination was taken away from Bernie, or at least the process was impacted by outside forces that are not voters. That's what it appears to be to me. So if the same thing were to occur this time, I would not be surprised. 2016, it was a dead heat between Hillary and Bernie, neck and neck. It's going to be the same thing going on right now. Although you have more candidates in the race, it's still like a dead heat. I think in December, it was like 30-20 Biden and Bernie. Now it's like 26-23 Biden and Bernie %. So, I mean, that's really close. That's very, very close. And that gap can be closed within the next few days here. I need to add one more thing here. I think that the impeachment process happening right now, like at this particular point in time right now, could have possibly been to take Bernie off of the campaign trail, because remember, he is a senator in Vermont, and all senators must be in DC 6 days a week behind their desk engaging in this impeachment trial, because that's their role as a Senate to do that once it comes from the House. Okay. But Joe Biden is not in government, so he has the freedom to pretty much do whatever he wants. He does not have the time constraint that Bernie Sanders has. Either way it goes, it's going to be hilarious to see the left fight over which old white man is going to be the nominee. Although they talk about how bad old rich white men are, that's the exact people you have running for the presidency, or the nomination at least, in the Democratic side of things. That's an hilarious thing to me, but I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? Do you think that Bernie Sanders is being cheated out of the nomination in the Democratic Party? If that's your viewpoint, let me know why in the comments below. How do you feel about Rashida Tlaib booing Hillary Clinton? Was it a power play, marking the territory, like your time is over, we're taking over now, like I'm the captain now? Was it that kind of moment? If that's your viewpoint, let me know why in the comments below. Personally, I love it, because the more disharmony you have, the more lack of unity, the more fighting and division on their side, makes it easier for us to go out there and succeed. Even if Bernie becomes a guy, Biden becomes a guy, the fracture that exists is not going to just go away. People may just suck it up and vote for the person they didn't want to vote for because they're a Democrat, but they may not. They may not. There may be some protests and some civil unrest, not anything major, but at least on the mild level as a result of this. But whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.